Good morning. Today we will discuss about identity theft. So in this we will discuss what is identity theft, various forms of identity theft, how it happens, warning signs, and how to prevent it. Identity theft means when someone steals others' personal information to commit fraud like getting false credential, opening new accounts, etc. So basically, it occurs when someone uses another person's personal identification, personal information like their name, their identifying number, their credit card numbers without their permission to commit such kind of fraud, criminal frauds, or other kinds of crime. So there are various forms of ID theft: social ID theft, tax ID theft, medical ID theft, credit card ID theft. So how it happens? Hackers can get your personal information on social media or either from offline. So these information includes your full name, your address, your date of birth, your bank account number, credit card number, medical insurance number or other insurance number, detail related with account recovery questions detail, social security number. There are some following ways the thieves can steal your information offline. So shoulder surfing you can see. So it is a technique or it occurs when someone watches over your shoulder to nab valuable information such as your password, your ATM pin number, your credit card number. So here the person is obtaining personal or private information of yours through direct observation. Next, dumpster diving. It is a technique used to retrieve information that could be used to carry out an attack on a computer network. Dumpster diving isn't limited to searching through the trash for obvious reasons, like access codes or password with, written down on a sticky notes or any kind of other written papers. So there are other following ways the thieves can steal your informations online. First, unencrypted websites like defaulty websites, public Wi-Fi, phishing. Phishing is the act of sending emails to a user to attempt get sensitive information like password, your credit card, bank account numbers by acting like a trustworthy entity. So it is a cyber attack that was disguised email as a weapon. The goal is to trick the email recipient into believing that the message is something they want or they needed. A request from their bank for instant transferring of money or a note from someone in their company and to click a link or download or an attachment. So what to search for? A fishy email may have wrong spellings, wrong words or sentence structure, an informal looking email address which in an urgent base looking for information and have an attachment or link. How to find out the phishing email? The sender will be misspelled an unusual address. Means the spelling of the email is wrong. It uses generic greeting like dear ma'am and sir. It always make a sense of urgency. Means there is a need. You have to confirm your password. You need to confirm if you need this request. Kindly click that particular link. So and it encourages you to download a file or click a link to avoid a problem. So you can see the first thing is that the spelling was wrong, the pronunciation or the grammar was wrong. Next thing, they show the urgency of that particular thing, okay, that particular message, and they want you to click the particular link. Examples of SMS phishing is sometimes you get a message from bank, means their certain bank user. We have detected some unusual activity. If we did, means we urgently ask you to follow the account review link. So just click this link. So do not need to click this link. What to do for phishing messages? Don't respond even it has a sense of urgency. Don't fill the information that emails ask you to give. Review your personal information like your credit card, your bank detail, your statement, address, phone number, whether it is correct or not, and make it sure for you are on the right website. If you receive a phishing email or text message, can report it immediately to incident@gov.in.org. Warning signs of identity theft. You can see your withdrawal or your amount withdrawing from your financial balancing that you didn't make. You don't get bills or other mails. You get calls from obligation authorities on debit you didn't bring about. You see new records or charges on your credit reports. You get hospital expenses for administrations you didn't get. A health plan won't guarantee you because that your therapeutic records and demonstrate a condition you don't have. The IRS, means the Internal Revenue Services, send you a letter saying more than one expense form was documented in your name. Or on the other hand, the IRS inform you that you have pay from a business you never worked for. So how to prevent it? Firstly, secure your social security number. Don't leave it on the public places. Never ever share your personal information. Pay attention to your bills. Use always a secure Wi-Fi. Check for your credit cards and bank account statement. Never leave your personal information to prevent dumpster divers. Store personal information in a safe place. Following these steps will help you easily create a strong password. Firstly, be relevant. Never use information that can be directly related to you in your password, like your name, your address, your date of birth, your date of year. Use random characters. Using the same passwords for multiple accounts is an easy way to lose everything you have. So no need to fix a same password to the multiple accounts. A password that looks random to the naked eyes and it should be perfect. For example, M capital M F F I M98 seems like a bunch of gibberish, but it is easily translated into my favorite fruit is mango, and the number could refers to anything like your date of birth, your 1998 maybe a date of birth, so it will indicate the birth year. Length is important, so the longer your password is, the harder to figure out it. What is it? Use the super. S indicate strong, should have random numbers and letters. U indicate unique, means not related to the other password. P indicate practical, means it can recall without writing it down. R means recent, so recently you have to change your passwords frequently. Thank you.